I've been dealing with the most unbelievable stress in my entire life. And it was up until one point when the stress had got to me that I got so bored. And that's when I realized I can go to the Philippines. So I pulled out my money cage, in which I found out there was no money and I was broke. That's when I realized something. I can just take some money from my mama and then I can literally book a ticket online. That's when I realized I went to the Philippines. So first things first, I packed up my bags full of my necessities, even my underwear, and then I closed it shut. Then that's when I realized I was going to the Philippines. In which, by the time I landed in Manila, I cannot believe what I saw. I saw everything. In which I went sightseeing. So first I went to Luneta Park and took some photos there. And I was amazed, so I decided to hit the clubs. And that's when I found the best club districts. Oh yeah.
Hey you, get back here, get back.
Who, me?
I said get back.
Okay, gee.
Where are you heading off to?
The Ozone Disco Club.
Oh, you're looking for that?
Yeah.
Look over there.
Thanks.
Hey. You're not allowed to come here.
Screw it.
Hey, where
What
are
is
you
this
going?
fire
Where are you
going on
going?
about? Hey, what? Mamma mia, that's a lot of fire.
March 18th, 1996. Here, we are in the Philippines, in which, unbeknownst to us, in this peaceful day, behind that gray building that you see, is an inferno. An inferno so great, it will cause 160 deaths. This is a recreational documentary talking about what happened when the Ozone Disco Club caught fire and burned to the ground. And in this recreational documentary, we will ask, why did it happen? Who caused it? And why did it end in tragedy? And to us, we will ask, or rather say how, what, and why people were dancing on fire. Just a heads up that there is a Filipino culture related jokes in the informational bits, so God bless you and always, and try to spot them out. March the 18th, 1996. Pretty soon, hell will break loose. The Ozone Disco Club tragedy was an incident that occurred on March 18th, 1996 in Quezon City, Manila. And plus, this is probably going to be my favorite episode because and by the way, this is my favorite episode, so please take what I said seriously because there's going to be a lot of Filipino related jokes in this episode. This gray building that you see here is the actual Ozone Disco Club, as you can see here on the map. The disco club was located near the 11th World Scout Jamboree Memorial Rotunda near along Timog Avenue in Quezon City. And it used to be, according to Wikipedia, used to be a jazz club called Birdland, owned by Sergio Orgao. Yes, Orgao. Orgoow. And then the building was sold and was rebranded into the Ozone Disco Club. And who was the owner? You know, if you know who's the owner is the possibly former president of the Westwood Entertainment Company Inc., Hermilo Ocampo. If you guys know Ambeth Ocampo, then yeah.
The inside of the disco club is packed. There are over 350 patrons and 40 employees inside, and it's above the normal capacity of the disco club.
The inside of the Ozone Disco Club is more, or should I say, like a very, very bad design flaw. Cause I'll just let my fellow Filipino brother Jonas Tabayan explain this.
There were no sprinklers, fire extinguishers were defective, and the emergency exit was blocked by a new building beside it.
So yeah, it was a very, very horrible major design flaw. So yeah.
The DJ that we see here is Marvin Reyes. He's in charge of bringing the funky beats to the disco club. But his evacuation plans will be the most memorable in the entire disaster.
The DJ in this night of the disco club was Marvin Reyes. He was performing his set when he saw the electrical control panel suddenly sparking in the DJ section or the disc jockey's booth. And then he went to his microphone and immediately told everyone to stop partying since, well, you know, there was a fire in the entire disco club.
Immediately, Reyes noticed a spark on the electrical control panel, and pieces of the spark managed to land on some flammable material, and immediately Reyes noticed and grabbed a microphone. But while trying to make a statement to evacuate, the mic cuts off.
Hello, is there everyone here? I would just like to say that the disco club is on fire, so everybody please. Everybody panic! There's only enough time now!
Immediately after making the statement, Reyes flees and tries to evacuate everyone, and everybody started to notice there were flames, orange lights, and they immediately started to flee and run, getting third-degree burns.
The disco club has a capacity to fit 35 people inside, but since it was the end of year term, it was most likely filled with students. And by the time the disco club was ready, or should I say, operating on March 18, 1996, there were a total of 350 patrons inside of the disco club, and over like 40 employees working there. And one of those employees was the DJ, Marvin Reyes. Indeed. Stop it, guys. I hate tinikling already. I already got it.
The inside of the disco club, people are still trying to stop and panic, while some continue to dance.
Yet immediately some people had noticed. But like we said, there are some major flaws in evacuating, and we'll show you them right now. In which it starts here. This is a map of what the disco club looks like in its layout. So the first thing that you can remember is that there were no sprinkler systems, meaning with no sprinkler systems, it cannot be able to put out the fire. The second major flaw is that there were no fire extinguishers, since all of them were defective, or should I say as a dud. And the final one we'll show right here on the map. The emergency exit hallway, which we circled, is blocked by another establishment, as you can see here. And even more so, the panic inside was super loud that the guards blocked out the lobby entryway, killing everyone inside. After the disaster, most of the bodies were piled right behind the gate. And plus, one more thing, there were multiple major flaws, like what Jonas said, there were 3 flaws, and as you can recall, they were lack of sprinklers, fire extinguishers that are duds, and the emergency exit blocked by another establishment. And also the guards, oh my goodness, thought that there was a riot in the building, so they blocked off the entrance. Why would somebody block the entrance? They know there's a fire going on. Why did they block it? Why? Yeah, thank you so much, Smarty Pants. Now, after the news had gone out to the public, all news outlets began spreading it like wildfire.
Magandang gabi bayan! Sinimulan ngayon ng Quezon City Government at ng mga ahensya ng pamahalaan ng malawakang investigasyon sa malagim na sunog na naganap sa Ozone Disco sa May Timog Avenue, Quezon City. Ayon sa pangunang investigasyon, sumobra sa kapasidad o bilang ng tao ang nasa loob ng disco nang maganap ang sunog, bukod pa sa posibleng overload sa mga linya ng kuryente.
More people had even came to the site. For example, then acting president Fidel V. Ramos.
Give them a chance first to respond voluntarily, sir, because there is great public interest at this tragedy.
The notable people included then Quezon City Mayor Mel Mathay, and even more had even joined. And then the Quezon City government launched an investigation regarding the entire disaster. In the event, more than multiple people had fatal injuries, and some had non-fatal injuries, and this happened in the middle of the night. And plus, this all happened in Quezon City, which is the only peacetime nightclub fire that I think was in this event. After the disaster, 162 people were killed and many others were injured. 95 of those were injured, and some had survived. One of those that survived was also the DJ, Marvin Reyes. Right now, what's left of the disaster was a broken structural building with 168 cremated human remains. And even more so, the building was closed. In the years after the disaster, multiple victims' families have gone to the site where the entire tragedy happened. And ever since then, the structure where the Ozone Disco Club used to be, it has since been dismantled and it was replaced by a rice porridge company called Gouda, owned by television host Boy Abunda. And plus, one more joke. If you didn't get the joke, this is a joke about the Wata Wata Festival. Now I need to change my clothes. So yes, we have learnt about the Ozone Disco Club disaster and how it had ruined 162 families. And therefore we say good night, good luck, and good morrow. And thanks for watching Disasters of Yesteryear, the season finale. Hey everyone, this is Zio over here on the mic, and I just wanted to say thank you very much on supporting this YouTube series with me, and I hope that you enjoyed every single episode. And plus, there's going to be very much more, or should I say, there's going to be more episodes like this in another season. So thank you everyone for supporting me in season 1 of Disasters of Yesteryear. I poured my entire heart and soul on this, so thank you guys so much. And honestly, I hope you enjoyed it, because this was done from the bottom of my heart. So anyways, I just want to say thank you everyone. Hope to see you in another season, and God bless you all. Goodbye.